People like to think that they are in abusive situations, not realizing and understanding that they are abusing themselves in the situation. And this goes for everything and anything. When I was a few years younger and I had money come in for the first time in a substantial way, I started spending a lot. And, I was abusing what was being given to me. I was abusing myself as well. And I didn't even realize it. You know what I mean? Because that is self-abuse, when we actually take something that is a blessing and we squander it or we waste it. So I had to check myself and look at all of the ways in my life that I was being wasteful. And I realized, okay, I'm not just being wasteful with money. I'm also being wasteful in my interactions with people. I'm being wasteful in the amount of times I film content and in the scarcity of the content that I actually post. I'm being wasteful with my time. I'm being wasteful with my words sometimes. Like, you know what I mean? And then I had to, really practice different habits in order to kind of come back from that. So I stopped spending as much and I started budgeting, which I had never done before. But, it was something that had to be done, and I actually enjoyed it. I enjoyed it so much. I enjoyed having control over my finances, control over my life, control over my mind. And I realized that we can have control over any single bad habit that we have. And nothing is off limits for us in that way. When we can control our mind and our thoughts, literally nothing is off limits to you. Because you understand that you have the ability to generate a specific energy that is productive instead of reductive, that is actually progressive instead of regressive, that actually saves you and saves your ass instead of, having you be in a wasteful state. So, yeah, I became addicted to budgeting in all ways. Every single thing I would film, I would post it without waiting, without, wondering, without overthinking. I would just post it. And then my YouTube channel grew, for example. So, it's very easy to figure out what we need to do. Like, we always know the answers. Like, usually you know the answers to your problems, right? Am I right? You know what I mean? You don't actually need somebody to come in and be like, okay, it's time for you to go to sleep. It's time for you to clean up your diet. It's time for you to stop spending badly. Like, we know what we need to do. We just don't want to do it because we are addicted to wastefulness, or we're addicted to our bad habits, right? So the output will directly mirror the input, what we give it. It's machine learning. It's so easy to understand. Life is an algorithm. The universe operates algorithmically. It's all based off of your energy. So in the same way, like, if you harbor negative energy towards people or situations, like, life will give you negative energy back. It's so easy. It's so obvious. But we don't want to check ourselves because we don't want to humble ourselves, because we want to stay in our false ego. This is known as ahankar in Sanskrit, false ego. The impression that we are correct in all of our actions, that the world is flawed, and that ultimately, we are the ones that, should have, like, authority at the end of the day to do what we want to do. And this is, like, fine as long as you are budgeting in your life and doing what you need to do, and not going against yourself. I have to sneeze. Oh my god. Bless me. So do you guys know what I mean? Another thing I want to talk about, self-acceptance. I used to be really, really hard on myself for the way that I would show up online. And the more that I actually showed up online, the more I started accepting myself for all of my little, like, nuances and flaws, and for my humor and my laugh, and, like, all this stuff that, makes me me. Like, it's all about the energy, and the energy of self-acceptance is so freeing. That's when I really started to feel free in my self-expression and in filming. But there was a period of time in the beginning of my YouTube channel where I was editing everything and I was like, oh my god, my face looks weird, I sound weird. Now I know that I sound weird and my face looks weird, or whatever it might be, and I'll still post it. You know what I mean? And I've gotten more comfortable talking about my personal life and airing out. And sometimes I'll just film comedy videos. And I love it. I love it. There's just so much to love about ourselves and our characters and our personality. And social media can really show you the beauty of who you are, as it has done for me. It has really healed me personally, like a lot. And I think it's because I am genuinely me. So I want to encourage you, that if you're starting something, it might be hard in the beginning. You may really want to audit yourself and, be hard on yourself for things. And you just have to stick with it. You just have to stick with it and enjoy it. Have fun with it. Have fun with the process. There's a YouTube creator. Her name is Emma Chamberlain. And you probably have heard of her. I was watching her back when she was doing her haul videos in 2017. She was a fashion influencer in the beginning of her YouTube career before she became a vlogger. And she was just posting whatever, and she tapped into the art of literally not giving an F, and I think that's what honestly works. Because when we try to audit ourselves and fit into boxes and fit into categories and become somebody for someone else and, just really try to chip away at our personality, then we are not having fun with what we're doing. And fun is so important. Fun and hard work. You need both. You need balance. Masculine, feminine. You need balance. So, that girl was having a lot of fun in her videos and she was working hard at the same time. And that's why her YouTube channel is one of the most successful YouTube channels out there for vloggers. She's a very successful vlogger. So just an example to kind of show you, what you can do if you really ride a high frequency of fun and if you are consistent in your efforts. So I hope this video was helpful for you. Rewatch it because I kind of went on a bunch of different topics and tangents, but it was fun for me to film and I hope it was fun for you to listen. I love you. Thank you for watching and I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.